A few months ago, I made a video. I said I'd build an AI agent platform from scratch. Back then, there wasn't a single line of code, just three things I wanted it to fix. Today, it runs. Let's go through them one by one and see if I kept my word.
First thing I promised, you should see where your agent got to. You shouldn't have to guess. This is the board now. On the left, a pool of workers, who's busy, who's free, at a glance. I dropped two tasks in, one to write a Python CLI tool with tests, one to write a short research piece, and they actually run. The middle column is in progress. Each task streams its work as it goes. When it's done, it moves to done on its own. And if it dies halfway, that's marked clearly too. No more silent screen. That old pain, tasks dying with no notice. This board is the fix.
Second thing, one workspace per person. Browser, files, credentials, separate, never crossed. Each tenant runs in its own Linux sandbox. By default, that's OpenShell, on Docker, with almost no idle CPU on Apple Silicon. The sandbox also carries a network policy. If the agent wants to reach some site, it has to be on this allow list. Anything that isn't gets blocked on the spot and logged. Files work the same way, one workspace per tenant, browsable right in the UI, kept across sessions. That whole account gets borrowed, tasks bleed, together trap, it's separated at the foundation.
Beyond the three things I promised, I built a few extras. First, search. The agent has key-free web search built in. You don't have to wire up a pile of API keys. Search for anything directly, and it can even pull a page into Markdown and hand it to the agent to read.
But the one I like most is this Workforce Studio, your whole agent setup. The main agent, every worker, which plugins are on, every prompt block, it all used to be scattered across a pile of files, nerve-wracking to edit. Now it's pulled into one thing called a solution. You can edit it in this 3-pane editor, diff it against what's actually running, export it as a file, and activate it in one click. For the first time, your config is something you can version, diff, and share. Put simply, not only does the agent do the work for you, now you can manage your agent the way you manage code.
And some things you used to hand edit in a config file now have a UI. Models, for instance, add a provider, add a model, pick the default keys, stay masked, and stay on the server. File and UI stay in sync, so edit whichever side you like.
So the three things I said I'd fix in that first video, this version fixes all of them and goes a few steps further. It's open source and self-hostable. One npm command puts an instance on your own machine, real browser, real sandbox, real workers, all yours. Go start it on GitHub, github.com/tianshu-ai, install it, try it, and tell me what breaks or what you want in the issues. I'm Tianshu. See you in the next one.